and raw materials. Mr. Speaker, we do this knowing that the key to our prosperity is not handing out free goods and services to our underprivileged folks, rather it is by providing skills and financing to enable people to generate income and jobs. Mr. Speaker, we continue to optimize our tourism infrastructure. Improvements in key tourist sites have been complemented by aggressive marketing to reposition Ghana. Next month, as in recent years, our country will expect to an increase in tourists seeking to patronize the December in Ghana event. Our investment in CCTVs on our roads and provisions of increased logistics for the security services will continue to support these events and make them memorable. These investments would also facilitate the hosting of the 13th All Africa Games in Accra from 8th to 23rd March 2024. This will put Ghana in the spotlight. In addition, Ghana has strategically positioned itself to mobilize climate financing and champion a fit-for-climate global architecture. Mr. Speaker, we also are creating a new financing division at the ministry to ensure that we stay ahead of the game. Mr. Speaker, a new and exciting opportunity is Ghana's newfound wealth in lithium and graphite, which will be extracted in line with the green minerals policy to support our energy transition. Mr. Speaker, the Minerals Income Investment Fund has acquired a 6% contributing interest in Atlantic Lithium's Ghana portfolio. This will lead us to a new negotiating posture for all future extractive industry investments. Mr. Speaker, in line with Ghana's localization policy, Atlantic Lithium will list on the Ghana Stock Exchange to further enhance and deepen local participation. Mr. Speaker, we are in a better place than we were before. The nation has been positively impacted and positioned to harness its prospects. We must move forward courageously, for as 2 Timothy 1 says, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but, Mr. Speaker, a spirit of courage and of love and of a sound mind, and we must press on. It is in this same vein, Mr. Speaker, of courage and power that we have forged a resilience since 2017. It's important to recall that despite, Mr. Speaker, the poly crisis of 2019, the poly crisis in 2020, we have together taken, Mr. Speaker, all of us, a GDP of 219 billion to 1 trillion GDP this year. A key lesson from this leap since 2017 is for us, Mr. Speaker, to eschew unfounded pessimism and nihilism. We have shown, Mr. Speaker, that it is possible. It is possible to triple, to quadruple our GDP. It is possible to create a technologically savvy environment. It is possible to be the investment hub of the region. We should therefore, Mr. Speaker, be collectively proud of ourselves and the can-do spirit of our people. We have proven that a lot more is possible if we stay the course and believe in a future of immense possibilities. To realize our common aspiration, Mr. Speaker, we must continue to speak one language. This is Ghana, a nation united in diversity, a resilient nation on the path to manifest destiny. Every opportunity to safeguard our progress must be protected by adherence to exhortations of Genesis 11:6, that if we speak one language, we can do the impossible. Mr. Speaker, we therefore present to you the Inkunim Victory Budget, the people with a manifest destiny for greatness. We are resilient and we shall prevail because, Mr. Speaker, as we have always said, the battle is indeed the Lord's. God bless our homeland Ghana and make us steadfast to build together a nation that is great and strong in unity. Mr. Speaker, so I do.
Wabatele Accra FM. Yeah, mommy. Wabatele Accra FM. Yeah, mommy.
Highlight ni be say oman ebetimi akonanim or say baby ayedru no ohun say niema bebina ene dai niema yebetimi by 2024 the oman no ebekonni pa potokasa beka say our future growth prospects and brighter and in some kind of frata kan ebio or say revenues are ya gigi year 2023 no en so etimi akonanim pa na ogidi say by 2024 no na adobo ababedu bekaswa
ye to revenue ya gigi
no akoye in 2023
jesu no omu osika
isika ho no correct
omu osika maka kire so omu osika
it 2024 no ogidi say ebetimi adobo lap na omano nso etimi akonkan na ade ba akokan ya on social media ma fa react pa na me monitor YouTube comment or say over 2.3 million jobs created in private and public sectors. Abino created 2.3 million jobs. Now on social media, no share sabi atim di amanfu edi kenofrata any
na abino
because the question is that so, has the government empowered the private sector enough to employ people? So we empower private sector now, and a private sector bit I'm empowering for, but the private sector is seeing nothing from government.
No, but if we are talking about employment figures, me Pacho, educate me here.
Okay.
Omo ba the figures na breya. Omo the private sector, me ma be majuma fa and crofo. Abine achievement.
David.
So where is this about 2.5 million public and private?
Sana kenofrata kai.
No, where is it coming from? We just want to know the public service.
Yeah.
Abine offer in crofo say what creative jobs to say. You understand?
Yeah.
And she say no. Okay, so obi edi loto wakobi kiosk wafa nipa 3 abina afa nkrofo no eye kuvado achievement. Is that what
yes, that
is that what they want to tell us?
Yeah.
In the say no omo Peace FM, Accra FM, Adoma FM nyina ye kuvado achievement.
I say no so ka private sector no ho ntino aban no push private sector no.
Into your achievement.
Into your achievement.
Into Asasi radio. Yeah, Asasi radio. What can I say? Kuvado achievement.
You see, and it raises concern. Say indeed, why empower the private sector? Not private sector. No. Tell us how you empower the private sector. And it's a Accra FM. It be 2023. It's me for nipa be 10. Eka edwuma for ho. Eje na ye de ma Accra FM ntia. Office edwuma ni kon kan money employee nipa be 10 eka ho. That is the breakdown you're supposed to do.
You see, let me tell you something. And no, Kwame, and no, I mean this story be say Mensa story be majority leader. To one young one female. And no, or say Mensa Bonsu say, public sector no, it contain about 600,000 workers. And even with that, no, one more bad beteso because a buying person to me handles 600,000 people. So, a person catch say 1.7 million. From the private sector. Is that what? Because they are and I'll say Mensa Bonsu the figures no by say we have about 600,000. Our public sector, you know, credit also.
I got a amount for off.
You believe amount for off. Anyway, because my highlights no. But so I link no. Okay.
But on taxes, now say government to implement zero rate tax on locally produced sanitary pads, grant import duty waivers for raw materials for local manufacturers of sanitary pads. That is sanitary pads or krumadi zero rate of tax, and like tax bia and naso.
Sorry, we'll send a message. We'll say, Kwabena, with this analogy, then how many people did Mahama employ because of KGTI market alone? You get it.
That's
because a government project.
Yeah.
And KJT alone, over 3,000-4,000 people were in a year Juma. Indian can anyway, let's go.
And I bind them duty waivers for raw materials. Your credit from on the eba. Now we sanitary parts of Kumano, and also buying eba betiteso or baby a taxi benefits and a bear. Omiti me Accra nom da year Juma Ewo Kruma. Intending some
but the luxurious tax in there is still there.
It's still there.
The luxurious tax is still there.
It's still there.
On sanitary part is still there.
It's still there.
Now we know a port waivers.
Yeah, port waivers.
And a dear baby also moon to taxes.
And any omo kruma no year sanitary pass and no tax be under so.
But the luxurious tax.
Is
still pending.
Yes, it's still pending.
When you're free.
When you're free. After so government targets overall real GDP growth of 2.8%. Or say planting for food and jobs no. I feel one more ever be focused on poultry. Senebia ebeyi the high rate of importing enam at the back room hano. That is a binding news study who said the planting for food and jobs 2024 year. That is the target. That is the target for planting for food and jobs, and it's quite shocking.
In 7 years in you know, no more.
So in the last 7 years, it tells you that planting for food and jobs are buying a failure with that policy, because if after 7 years a fail now Babekache say you only focus on poultry, yeah, then where have we gone bad and where are we going?
Me take of that and I felt like I feel no more bab a bemu for the first year. And no more do yeah. That was the kind of feeling, the vibes. Anyway, just finish now.
I see CD only depreciated by 6.4% since February 2023. And the CD depreciation here comes from February basis media or just say CD no ejina suyepa because of IMF first tranche of $600 million in Saka anything. It me stable near Matthew gold for oil and also stable Ghana CD ni pa.
I mention IMF. And I mention good for oil.
Good for oil.
Good for oil no mkofa ba ko ba mako bi.
Or say a stable Ghana CD.
Omo ko oil no mako bi.
Debi. But ba ko pe no etima ya wanwade okromwa.
Open bi we studio I say oro odin ko bo say but I sorry anyway
it's a good for oil na ayan commander ayan wade papa okroma no so e can no say every household positively impacted by social intervention program. Not just say if you be a wokroma Ghana hano one way or the other ubia a social interventions program abide by no abo bia uni fie. Social intervention programs are binded by 2017. If you be a wokroma obi ntimi nka nkyere se ne onya ne chefa ewo social intervention programs abide by no. Everybody has tasted the benefits of the social intervention programs. No,
he's asking how.
Because there were no breakdowns into that social interventions. Say a year leap, say a year school feeding program, no, or just say if you be, but not all families. And I say Bubenya Obi wa or free SHS at this moment. Their families are Metmaka say Obi in Ukraine wa Ebia or enjoy free SHS at the moment. It took us every household has enjoyed a social intervention program. That is a wrong figure. And I'm wondering which agency and which department they provided the finance minister with those figures.
Okay.
Ebio or say it's evidence. Say we have turned the corner. All indicators, macroeconomic, microeconomic indicators, etc. And baby, I want to some do mind about do
So, what is the effect of the macro, whatever, on the food we buy, our water bills, our light bills, rent, cost of living?
That is the question. Say all these indicators do not reflect the pockets of the ordinary Ghanaian. So reflected, yeah, because okay, then the indicators are good. But if still, ye kwa kodi broni, prices will go up, especially with rice, oil, and will go up because they believe that this is a peak time. A lot of Ghanaians will patronize some of these products. And so it's clearly, and I'm sure that going forward we'll be speaking to some economists to tell us how does these indicators reflect in the pockets of the ordinary Ghanaian.
Okay, all right, let's go.
Ebio Oka about existing warehouse to be improved to support the bumper harvest. Or say 2024 because ye beko election amafo bebina no ehu be hia ewo niema bebremu nemum existing warehouse na bibisa say warehouse ahina aban ezimesi.
No, but I think
one district, one warehouse. Where is that policy?
I think that can orientate, you know. Esenka ye makwa say obi kasa we or parliamenta. Ye busa the questions no actually nyina want me no atwe aba asini so. Because some of our major what
is that 137 episode be able no.
Okay. And you see warehouse no one ever.
That's the question. Because what say what warehouse to improve bumper harvest that? How many warehouse
and bumper harvest every
because planting for food and jobs now it is suffering. So how do we get the bumper harvest?
Planting for food no poultry and
yes.
The bumper harvest.
So where is the bumper harvest?
Where is it?
Because now it cry out the voter region eduani be near free or cry about the crowd. So it's going to have an effect in this bumper harvest where you come as me.
And you see, Kenoforiata, I am in Kakra. Why wouldn't your premier or no your president went to Paris last week? Omukobusa and Edianiasma, also from this year, next year to 2027 or whatever, Ghana is going to face hunger. And the bumper harvest, no way.
However,
you are saying something different. The president is saying something.
Also saying something different.
And this president is the first president that matters or since you are told to come back.
Commander, La General Hospital. Wamu bubu no. Kenofrata say next week contractor beba site.
Also amakonya 50 million euro.
Yes. Say initial na budget in 68 million euros. Or since there is swat about 50 million euros.
In the 18 the 18 way.
Yenim. 18 ebia faso e ba be kwada aban futu. But next week contractor beba site. Enti we no commander next week in the we are going heavy on that promise.
There you $18 million.
Away.
Say euros. Away. You went to parliament. And I'll say $68 million.
Euros.
Euros. And the parliament approve ye.
I've also swat about 50.
So then you went back to the same parliament telling them say me the 50 and
it's next week it's in Lafono mo hwe nim say contractor bus site nyame adoma next week affordable housing niki nim say ko bebo saglemi
one touch on
debi okay now you are the president e kwasha say ozi
yeah
okay say it will be completed. So you get money to fund your friend say pokwase there no forgetting that Seglem media kwadi yesie you here just finishing touches.
Na pokwase there no so share agreement na rebel.
It's sad.
A 3 foreign companies including 2 Dev Traco Estates and another company. And they are coming into this your friend say agreement and our project with just $50 million. Ghana government provided land, lights, drainages, water. Omu we are some companies no e wo mu 60%, Ghana government wo mu 40%.
Yaboka. Commander, inti affordable house inti Sagle Media ni de yam forget it. Nya dia in the next fiscal year ni de you be who be about Saglemi.
But Sagleme I have heard say omo they have sold it.
Commander, such
Sagleme is gone. Omo ato. I'm telling you.
Eti commander no afi so say aban na hwe say obe finalize commercial agreements with the IPPs because earlier no energy experts are cancer on 2024 doom so be samba. Okay, say maybe twa some months ago no mag aban deadline July 30th deadline be aban ko patch wa ke ya kodum so na one solve issue no after say your more finalize bibia ntino with IPPs no next year no doom so be anywhere back roma bio ntino that's the assurance aban no edia mayen.
Okay.
Ntino no doom so.
Na say doom so no everything.
I said doom so the who be free because it looks like e do you maybe a labani ha kusi cantonment light off. Yeah, you walk as one from anapa kusi ewia mo ho no e do so ne adum ibo ho na ba enwumre ho no until the next morning you need be free. Good go for the share VR phone so also they share ECG blame games and kwa. All
right.
Governor, so when some of the highlights
yeah. Okay, so Keoje, thank you so much. Yeah, that's it. So am I near Makakra.
Police force and also can a housing a project no.
Okay.
Police for military for so account just say
omo to omo normal form no nsase no.
Also be ready very soon.
Omo to police for no. And a police lance no what actually no I want to say right aviation actually one.
Yeah, aviation yeah.
Omo to omo no na fa. See na wo krom. Omo de baba be si a high buildings na omo area yomo business.
Commander na ohwe minority for placards omo rezi ya na mamhwe near oma ebi say last barrier last barrier omo we crack 2024 do ma be.
So which means this time around no new taxes.
Debi you take taxes bia
and the otachi was why only sanitary pardon.
Yeah. Ansah. So a food and beverages for no omo few omo. No food and beverage for there. Omo no most of them now was on how to bring the prices of foodstuffs down. That's on the food for but beverages and so there. I mean I'm sure say subsequently the because earlier and round on class the Beverage Association said Wamani Finance Minister Asia several times on how to adjust some of these prices and taxes.
But they are not mentioned.
They are not mentioned.
And so it remains the 20% on
it remains, yeah.
Okay. What about the banking sector?
Banking sector, and also he made a lot of promises. I didn't capture here, but I'm sure that I'll come back. I'll get that figures again. I'll be then also update here for you, Commander. We need some of the highlights finance minister by, but I mean lots of people are not too happy with the delivery because the beach looks like we are going back to history, then seven present situation with history.
Oh yeah, how many Bible quotations?
Oh, as usual, beginning and the end. You know, on my quotation back from the beginning, Baku be firm in the middle, and we so Bible quotation back so by. So I could count about 3 Bible quotations on the Bible. As usual, only say finance minister to me Casabra on for Bible quotation. As usual, the whites up and down, no, and on a share by with the coat of farm says answer bonnet cocoso. Yeah,
and I come out down, say I come in. All right, Keoji, thank you. Live in the studio here, my former president, Chartered Institute of Taxation Ghana and fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountants Ghana, Mr. Mike Kofi Aflu. And I'm in a war studio, I say. And Ghana for any dumb ya mo monetize mo bekaya anyway and or they and Krata Kodai Parliament say, look, you seek 52 billion Ghana cedis, and you know every Ghana commercial bank. A story about no so atibie and all Parliament said they should probe into the matter. On 2-3 occasions, Yanina have discussions on phone, and today he is here with us live in the studio. And a dominant people mutie across the world. Baby bia will be an you assume ye bedim komo. We are a list of our noms Charles Nyame Samson Aringobit. They will join us here in the studio for us to talk about a year and the budget course. Chief Agaba.
Yenya Bobie.
Pacho boko de.
Nyamia dumo.
E de nyamia se finshia paso.
I've come back to you.
Bronya man for si bronya e bisi basa.
Oh. Me really question the same way,
Yes, but my updates on your petition to Parliament. What is new?
Yo, me that's first, you know, me the petition the come the chairman of the Public Accounts Committee.
Okay.
Honorable James
Aveji.
And Oka say the proper procedure, they say it should be led by a member of Parliament.
Okay.
And the Messan de Berutu through Honorable Samuel Okujetu Ablakwa.
Okay.
And the Honor obeying properly through the procedure to the speaker.
Okay.
The speaker no fair the ama.
But when you could to Akasa also say,
I see the Saka petition, you know, or the member speaker.
Okay, so there are a series of conversations that you didn't. First point, these issues about taxes, and minim say you be dia baby rubber be a person run, but and the finance minister, Papa, I to say,
media and the budget now finance. Minister, you know, I'll just use one word to describe the budget.
One word.
And the word is empty.
It's empty.
Empty. One word.
Why empty?
Because it did okay. I mean, what were the expectations of Ghanaians? And then what did he come to say? Most of the issues are not... most of the issues are not raising. He didn't touch on any of them. Some basic things are sanitary pads in Yamanyama, good for agitations there. Because as we speak now, the taxes and levies on imported raw materials.
Yeah.
Maku 20.
20.
Your import duty, import VAT, processing fee, ECOWAS levy, network charge VAT, network charge COVID-19 health, Ghana Shippers Authority SNF fee, your import NHIL, network charge NHIL, 1% withholding tax on import, GHS disinfection fee, MOTI EIDF fee, special import levy 2%, Ghana Export Import Bank Exim levy, Ghana Education Trust Get Fund import, network charge Get Fund levy, inspection fee, African Union import levy, and a COVID-19 health recovery levy 20. And all the raw materials by Porter, you are paying all these levies and fees. And then he didn't touch on any of these.
So say sanitary pad that opportunity to run away from these taxes.
And no ground how many taxes away. They should have removed all the taxes on sanitary pads. Yes, they should have removed all the taxes and levies on sanitary pads. But no. Hey, well, be a breakdown be over one for 2 jadia. But these are stunning. Who could possibly say all these 20 taxes and levies are there? It, you know, like I said, I would describe this budget as empty.
Would kind of Furiata, how do you feel?
I saw him as a joker trying to make people laugh. Yeah, because his own people rejected him. They were calling for his removal. You know, and somewhere along the line, they were forced to abandon that plan. Yeah, so the man is not qualified to be there. You know,
So why do you think say he's still there?
Well, whoever put him there wants him to be there. Family and friends.
The ordinary honor person.
Yes. Because woman himself say Ofiwa, some of the things that he may have done in favor of this government will be exposed. And then
but say Ofiwa, the same government, whoever comes in, central government, the executive powers, not to reveal certain things.
Well, it depends on the power or Beba, but say Obia Wanaji.
Yeah.
So you don't know what the new person will also uncover. Maybe what he will uncover, he will not be prepared to shield it.
Yeah.
And it's better to let him be there, for Ghanaians to suffer.
Okay, Ghanaians to suffer as a chartered accountant.
Yeah.
Your current situation,
I told somebody this morning, say, even if you remove some nuisance taxes,
yeah,
and your CD continues to depreciate, you are back to ground zero.
Also, must stabilize the CD, no?
Oh, from the way.
So I you heard him saying, must stabilize the CD.
He's just reading, a storybook to us. But in practice, CD a stable way. Where? Are they Bank of Ghana and Katakra Boka? Now, or no, a regulator, whatever stable CD. You can't stabilize your own house. How do you stabilize the country? Bank of Ghana, ain't to be stabilized, Bank of Ghana. So how do you even, stabilize Ghana? No, the Obisa, you stabilizing currency. I don't see it.
Now it's 12 something.
Yes. From 3.8 something in 2016. So how can you tell me, say, you have stabilized the city? It doesn't make sense.
Now we are talking about imports.
Yeah.
Taxes. And Yema Wakwako Rezi from Parliament. It's clear. Say, I didn't hear empty. Now Ghanaians are asking, where do we go from here?
Well, to me, I will only say that it's for Ghanaians to wait patiently and change the government next year. Because under this government, I don't see any different thing being done to improve the condition of life of anybody. I don't see it.
Oh, say you're turning corner.
From where?
No, that's what he said. You're turning corner. So, I mean, now I feel you see a quiet so I echo.
You're turning corner, you 10 and I say why 10. Because me who corner be you're turning away. La Paz and I say you're turning away Kaswa. I don't see it.
Yeah.
Yes, really, I don't see it. Because they say over 1,000 Ghana. We 50 cities was what? In the next 1 hour, Ebesa.
They are useless.
Oh. I don't see it, honestly. Unless somebody is able to convince me. But with the budget he read, say Obi, can say hope more, and then order no. To me, it is empty because it doesn't solve the fundamental issues. And like I'm saying that all kinds of stabilize the city. Look, even if they were to remove nuisance taxes, so far as the city continues to depreciate, you are back to ground zero. It will not solve any problem.
So 7 years in Eden, what happened?
Well, when you have a leadership of incompetent people, that is what you get. We have the men, but they don't have the men. The finance minister himself is not a tax man. So how do you expect him to know and understand tax policies and be able to think?
He is not a tax man.
He is not a tax man like Setekbe. Setekbe was a tax man and a finance man. Ofoneta is not.
Oh, yeah.
Or a banker. Or an investment banker.
I see.
He is not a tax expert.
So that's the difference.
Yes. I mean, come on. If you're not a taxman, how can you think outside the box when it comes to taxation?
So he's just a banker.
Yes. That is who he is. So what do you expect?
Would you say say to the point say we can turn things around?
Under this government, no. Under this government, nothing can be turned around. Nothing. Under this government, with 1 year to go, nothing can be turned around. Trust me. Nothing.
Yes, situation, the economic situation, inflation, nothing.
So la general government hospital there, they are now going to raise their resources from within.
Yeah.
Okay, we are only hoping that people will see the hospital completed, and it will be good for all of us.
No, but almost now they are looking at 50 million euros to complete the project.
But where is the money? Yes, where is the money? So I say contact them because next week.
Yeah.
Next week, no for no more. Whether the contact will come. No more misano about this.
No, but say far a year sad trend. Say abai impuntu. Then he touched on a year employment. That public and private sector no me I employ 2.2 million accurately 2.2 million jobs.
Well, one thing about this government is they always want to give figures without pointing to the actuals. So His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Okojira Otufo Okumase. Or say, my way is here, my way is here, my way is here. Go Jackie Gojira or you, ya 1,000 so, ya 1,000 so, ya 1,000 so. Tell us, say, what's the marketing jobs are? Can you say ABCD company, ya for 50? So company B, ya for 40.
So you give us breakdown.
Good. You must give us a breakdown for us to tabulate and see whether it is true they've created this. That's a private company, Kwabena, 200. And what incentive did you provide to the private sector for them?
Okay, so they can pick like the Exim bank loan. That we have created an enabling environment for people to secure loans to set up industries. So yes, an achievement nibi no.
The Exim bank woman anybody. Woman was it brought under this government? Any civil and anybody. So how can you come and even claim say Exim bank has done this and has done that? No. I mean, they must keep us break down. Look, you can't just try 2,000 jobs. Where? Point A, they pass A. Point B, they pass A. Point B, they calculate that too. Then we can say yes. What you say is true. Obejira can say, 1 DYF, 200 factories. Anyway, ebi akaswa, we were handing body, we were handing body. They say, go Ashanti region. We mention specifics. KJTM market, Atosu market. They say, yes, you mention them. But what they want buy, obviously, no figures. No. Tell us. Pinpoint their locations. What do we make us say, if they say, watermelon factory, wale. Never, you're quite a signboard is here. Signboard.
But it's on paper.
It's on paper say watermelon factory. We go to a video by Sambon Palace yo. We say more Keta port. We go one Sambon is yo.
One quick comment here said, Tony Bones says, Bobie, you must know that the kitty is empty. The government is just playing with the minds of Ghanaians. That's all. I mean, they don't have anything. Patrick Mensah says, good afternoon, Bobie. All right. So thank you. Dr. Maria, we see our join here in the studio. Mama May, Akwaba.
Yeah, and yeah,
Boko there.
Yeah, Boko, sir. Sanda, Kufado, Saudi, the actual one, and Boko cry.
But who follow parliamentary proceedings, no? Your thoughts?
Unfortunately, man, to me, I'm following you. I may be yana. Na me follow me na view amene wo fia na adwo wire auntie.
Oh sorry.
Na me gina na ho hospital.
Sorry.
Na ese me gina na ho na me.
Sorry.
Nti me be yadu ha na me tie kakra.
Oh picky some few
stuff. No me be da me tie daddy e wo so.
Yeah, he's accountant, chartered accountant. Right. Yeah.
Bobie, mama ndi kan share tie for.
Yeah, omojo so.
Mention His Excellency the incoming president. John Dramani Mahama one ne ho kani mama lodi. Mention Chairman General Secretary Fifi Kwete ne ye fake neck rec sec ne NDC comrades ni Ghana fo nyina metia wo bibia asami em say ye finance minister akori di budget
yeah
na hwe mo ansem we wo nyina bogus ade papa bi ani menyantie ye be kakra metie free expenses am didru ha no na metie se ne dadi nso comment enne menua be ma se wo hwe importation are ho se wo habo the whole day ubusa agency for habo the whole day omutimi containers 4 5
really
and da omu be 5 go and check just go and check and afre will be e wo phone so na busa ne se tema habo e de na ekoso wotimi omotimi yi nioma 4 5 and na okwa container first no na trucks we move corner e ba na containers wodu ho kra wo se why ma enne containers na obedu ho bi ni ho ehwo ye empty ena da wo motimi aye adwuma pa na motimi a clear containers 5
Tamahabo.
I'm telling you, what do you say? Me throw a challenge we am. Uni agent be a friend to so see a neti as small beka. Na no madam for be a car be free America. NDC time, ana Ghana force one up by me ano kati Mahama na yere kat ano kati Mahama is incompetent, Mahama is incompetent. And the NDC ana Ghana for say a huncha ne be mad and Ghana for be no. That time no now kwa Tamahabo na akono keke. Now that time car wo yi Toyota Corolla no wo yi no.
Yeah.
That time no checking is I'm saying about 12,000. And ne wo to about 80,000. Now out of the 80,000 the same car. Out of the 80,000 that wo to no 8,000 cedis here COVID charges. COVID charges. Nene mi busake no for real
airport.
Oh, Messi asma me ken eye ene Monday asem. Opa free agents na busa obi a wotema habo sesi ase wo clear nyoma wi a COVID charges nka ho ana
ni na account mago 20
from na busa wo me patro ni ho from
20
okay COVID charges eni e na ya papa expert odi ama ya wa
yeah
it is a COVID charges e ka ho no obi yi car ba ko na moji 80 million titiska eye ne 8,000 mi busa ken ofori ata na akufo ado ne na ban ne ba wo mia ne yire se sa 8,000 no omo de top PPP and I say COVID and na yeda so ema school sanitizers and I ma nose masks and I ma den omo de yeden and then crofo a cranium because Ghana mechanic say literally bibia ya import it ya import bibi and Ghana how mbeka say oh let's eat our own homegrown things near there no but in Ghana locally produced rice no kwa say na wa available a bit me sustain Ghana for ye kra bibia from ensuo to bibia na se dollar yi oba bedu be kra ensuo abedu obekra toilet paper abedu obekra semen abedu obekra aduane abedu cereal bibia abedu Ghana ha na ebeje COVID charges na obe share dollar rate na enye stable or say stabilize dollar
yes was stabilize
ada saying me person can me hu na musa say ti was stabilize dollar na edit mu stabilize si saying because enu na dollar ye 12.6 and now no per dollar ye 12.8 okoto
really
yes okoto it me busa almost say almost stabilize ni si saying because there should be a specific figure so can so stabilize bibi I bet me can say oh Okay, what do you fancy?
Okay, so his explanation is that from February till date, they are doing I'll say a friend say almost 0.6 with the dollar to the cedi 0.6. Yeah, so which means or any calculation no almost hold the dollar no from February to this time at 11-12 and you almost 14, 15, 16.
Oh no, Nanka would have preferred so on you so the word stabilize. What I say because okay so stabilize the BBA at least there should be some.
And what now said you bet me a year any.
What I say? And what Ghana for say one more to a bus.
They said you bet me a year.
They bet me a year any. And also near stabilize and try now one more that say and try one more system. They say almost didn't try or they don't even realize.
But Dr. Barry, the point is even with the word stabilization no crano still no a hang on because so catch me gadini a yam sisters free akofani free outside. Say idea the best thing you can do for me is that I should carry $1
to 12 points. What you have said almost stabilize no they mean 12.5.
Exactly.
12.5 no and no pay ebet me 12.5. Enko do enyum na 12.8.
And you catch us said you met me a
what you say? I can't do and I will be far will be dollar from 3.6. Edu be a one more MPP for instance na year 4.
We agreed.
Let's agree. Say year 4.
Agree.
Now say a year 4 now be far. At the cost 17, at the bus 16, at the bus 15, at the bedu 12.8 and no pay. Now be catch us was stabilizing now.
Obia send him say a cut 12.9.
I'm telling you. What you say? Yeah. Because I'm not paying. Now me say obekwa ready budget. Me so in same way na obekan wo mu. Enti before I me ba hey, me checks. Now you 12.8 and now no pay. Yeah. And ade bet no kwa betimi akọ 13.
Yes possible.
Enti the word stabilize no person what saying. And employment creation na wo mo ka ho asem. Eya me the pa say expert or studio ha. Eka said they should be specific. Because you can't just come to parliament and tell us that we've created 7,000 jobs. And I mean so as a Ghanaian citizen, not a spectator. I mean so met me at Nahaka say so I created 5,000 jobs. Say freedom of speech.
Yeah.
I didn't know Mobeka. I didn't know Muntimin say in this sector, you have nipa 2,000. Company way, and our ministry way, and I say ha any nipa until you can go there and do your checks. Omo say Ghana for yen kwala omo. And omo say Ghana for nyina ejimi. Omo nsan kwa no omo nsam na biem. Na sane ya medi kan yen me I'm yet to see the budget. Na me read na me scrutinize said ye be ya me ba ne nsam na omo aka ne betime nya bia ka na emo mienu pe ya mate yi de. Na hu say ne budget na de papa bi anim. Because for them no talk is cheap. Sane ya kufo ado timi ko otumfo anim. Na no say tutu otumfo Nana asante mai da wase me sorry a me shame nana tibi ko gira na nanim antimi amfa wonsa abatwa asante mai timi to ma MPP nyina free tititi besi nem ekufo ado timi ko gira na nanim antimi amfa ne sense se nana Mercy hospital ama asante mai nana maye ekwan ana se maye nsuo e de ama asante mai nana Mercy e block bi de ama asante mai nana maye chip compound ana se sene ba wumia kan se obetimi omoba 18 months within 18 months efie bia mu benya toilet no e ma nitimi kwa agbogloshi the vulnerable people of Onwani hometown wa agbogloshi ko ka chom se me bra mo toilet e besi nne 8 years no yaso wantimi amfa toilet anko akufo ado ko gina wotumfo wantimi amfa nonsense ne bo anka se nana MPP aban yetisha ha nana yetumi ayewe amam His Excellency John Dramani Mahama timi ko gina wotumfo anim Adanu minya akwenya near the running mate kochia nana.
Yeah.
Me Kobi. That time na me a deputy regional woman organizer. Intimate Wobi. Papa is original and so more than 20 minutes no chere ni o ma waye wa asante mem. Was nana me ye Kumewu water project. Nana ma ye kono water project. Eba hospital ma ye afari. Ma ye tepa. Oba market was my KJT market, my Tafo market, my market way, eba kwan was my ha, or Kasasa for 2 for was Nana main catchips compound. On the district assembly, a Juma, and no dear the Iowa Santimamun, I mean come once. Now make cap project a year government na a year. I didn't say me, was Nana my or can more than 20 minutes up upon a gusubo. That's just a fekeke. A kufado to me ko jinaho, what he could ye concert. Nana Mafawi. I'm going to say no na Ghana for beach na so ato.
And quick one on mention a dear bia me yam shemi kakra. Say from this time to the next 8 years, omo de electric cars eba. Enyina omo tax free.
Concert, massa. A concert.
Electric
cars no. Electric cars no. Okwa America. Electric cars no. Omo won stations a. Udu what na say electric car no. Full be can say ma me use example Ghana for nyina beti ase. It is a charger. Any sim. Enti ye wo joint a. Okwa na ye wu a. No branch. No de akosi obe 15 minutes. Na nya brotira na charge no na aye full. Ansah na watimi move sa cars no. Ghana he fan ye ko charge. No, but me who actually cry. The question yes, because I had to say almost free SHS. John Mahama started say okay, free SHS and ye be already no cry ashas here. Na se be to me a year number na ye free completely. Ye see e-blocks. Na ye fan for ye new students ni ngumu bebre no.
Yes.
Almost there be the burning.
But me
say am ko fa e-cars na ba na. Electric cars na. Na e ti am be do am ba be ye.
Who actually. The point is
this government
you are dealing with a masses Ghana says here your poverty rate. Go and check statistics. Almost nipa be 70%. And intimate middle income. Anybody do say go to a transport yards. Do say the Benya Scarcoton electric cars in the first place, buying it. Ansah no the aba abeye adwuma. We are talking about Emrantia or Mokosia driving or Mope Jumaye. Initially, we catch there say more companies about Baba ye cars.
Na majiji okada scram or
me pacha
oh busa ba omia.
Aha. So what your budget? Now percent for high or more. Electric cars no gabi num na eto. Bedi atu num na eto.
America crampo and go for to na how they are besia.
Exactly.
Just say it's like they just talk without reasoning.
It's just talking.
They are just talking. And na eya homete semono. Oforiata we yare ye uturu mika ko US and akwaji ayaresa. Mobile ben mu regional hospital kra mu ntimi nye ba akokora yie and na say enye ayi JM UGMC hospital we see ya anka mu nyina akra mawu. Mobile ben mo ntimi ahwe sa nyoma we nyina anye. Electric cars na mokofa free. Ehe de abaha.
I don't get it.
Na he fa na electric ne kra ye was.
Ne to no kra no ne to no.
Oh, this government.
So always you are running an economy. Those who have it. And Tambia who create a deal at the Mawomo. The same thing on cover luxurious tax at the buy. Say, Sabita Frache, a brica, a luxurious, Yanama for a momo, and Yambrea, Nenka Womo. So I am, but my member back to Mr. Afo. Mr. Afo, with a near ma yet tier free canoe for Riataho. With the analysis I'm what to from. Yes, we are yet to scrutinize other issues are raising our budget no more. But a for and a mayen sakoyano any and near ma yet ton beverages and koda and tafrewano, and it's looking like there is no hope.
Bobie and Benefo say no crash uba me I say ukoya. Uni no.
Ovakani.
No go no go too. So
unto ibia.
Bobie my man catch say every 2017 ebedune.
Yeah.
Me MP before I hear ni akofo the government here nyina is in line with the Ejapade document. So Ejapade classified document na for the penny fee free OP you know. So what will follow no say Bible.
And one no me no.
And one no me plenty. The election of Baumia is in the Ejapade document.
Yeah.
Nina will say they should sideline the Asante for. So they don't want the Asantes to be in charge of MPP anymore. Nina say they must rather promote a Notina. Celebrate I go for the call out. They'll be able to control them and then take the commanding heights of Ghana. Because do they know Ghana is their personal property. Is there in the Japanese document. what they say, Mopa, I've serialized that document into 6 parts. Send me the I can come one day and we take the parts one by one. Now we shall from page 1 to page 39 of that document, everything is being implemented now. Generally, every month, you have 1 million Ghana cedis a month, and our general is 4. Yes,
1 million.
Generally, it's 4 every month. What would you from the? Then you know a Japanese document. Yes, then you know a Japanese document. So you have 1 million Ghana cedis every month. Nipa 4. Say about what say Ghana for dream. Oh, say about but they claim say Ghana is their property for the penny. They are supposed to rule even over the Asantis. It's there because they are no slaves to anybody, and so they will not allow anybody to rule them. It is so far as they are concerned, Ocheman should rule Ghana and not Asante man. So they must get a Northerner to come and lead the MPP party so that they can achieve that Japanese document agenda, which they call will. Just a wheeler or woman to Ocheman for.
I think we will discuss a side issue later because an economic issue no about crowded but my main browse na yemfa embonpo. I know say mummy ni yamo pentemako baby yako ready a budget. Meaning say the NDC is yet to make pronouncements on it. Yes, I think now also UTT Udia Emako. The question people are asking, what is the alternative?
Thank you. Medase. Enra Bobie Mr. Mamincha me kunwai. Mamincha me kwalaji me pacho vetiawa.
Adonda
Mase so eti vetia masima. Na mema mema. Bobie medase pa for that question. Can you imagine say Enra, once me betena ha me make statement be say but Mia because they say we need bibia obetime gina so aye campaign no I feel we pursue new religious basis be no fanya ne campaign which to me is a recipe for disaster. Enti ye kasa na say utie se na me ka say ma Mia kwa onye muslimi papa na so ye muslimi papa anka some of ne yire dress in sibida veils ni ade no enya de a ehye kramosum ne mukina na em say obi capture no de ye news. And now one of the comments be me read here catch my attention na me say menya sa platform here on nipa corner so beto be say me say with my position no mentimi anka bibia e be solve the crisis Ghana wo mu sisi and be can Samira addressing ho asem Samira addressing no is it going to solve Ghana's problem na nipa kwa we say nka menim nka me kan sem ba ko na ache no e die pan as say Ghana for e pese yehu na yeti na agina so to aba apart from 24-hour economy His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say obey implement. Developed country no eno an omo de abedu omo countries abedru samri. Ye no mo bi de enya kwanya atena abrochire aye adwuma ekwa abrochire eba yenim say the system net here. Even supermarket here 24-hour service supermarket okwa America ewo ho. Be Ghana ebo 8 ase ye pam ye nyina kwhye dem. Yena into we Ghana system na it's like a juma pan kasa no started between 6 to enumrebe 6:30 no be pon echo supermarkets no more na cha say by 8
6 crowd
what am I find say be omo ewo agbogrochi no money ade ne de omo courses market because of traffic and ade
because omo mtetema no obitimi drew office 11 a.m.
no see mu 7
oh yes
obi see mu 6
yes
tema 25
what say motorway no what say motorway na manipa esim free
we cry what they say
tema eba adwuma o free 7 no abedru 8 11
now upon 4 enti ne productive hours no from 11 no to 11 so ebo year no upon 1 or co break for be 1 hour enti wuti free mo na say ne service to the country for salary no is less than 5 hours near Tianika. And on His Excellency John Dramani Mahama out of the experience a wabenya no any akuma power was what build the Ghana we all want no was it oba ya quickly oba implemented that 24-hour economy plan no which is very good. As I say Ghana for say MPP for ya na me ya say o mama ka da bia Canada Japan asemu emi nya kwanya bia meka was MPP for the sebu I quote Canada Japan say MPP for munum nyansa because munum nyansa anka quickly no say ne mo pese anka by hook or by crook no mu wia 2024 no anka sa 24-hour we nka mo be fa bi kra dia try within 1 year yake anka mo try say mo be implement bi nka Ghana for kra nya adwen sakra wo mo instead say mo ba kwotena se afa mo aba asua mu nyansa no mo te ho criticize say it's not possible na ba umi ade no obeye wo Ghana ha ye possible. Alternative no His Excellency Ghana for Mufenchemi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say or alternatives bebre or the baby build the economy no baako carbon corruption da bia me se media baby ametena bia meka Cecilia da pa ho asem na papa bia ya de mama mentan ofidie so emo na baso Professor Jampo Professor Jampo
he has been consistent with
and then I meet you know one of the journalists baako bi me fini pakodi meet you na me who say yes these are the kind of people are Ghana for you here womo when it is good and when it is bad he is one of the people criticizing NDC government in 2016 na none of no host ni busa ne say comparing MPP ni NDC kan why na o say NDC is far better than MPP. Now Nyabotre taking one by one. What's it look at the corruption rate under Akufo-Addo. NDC are buying obi bien na no say o dreamy said that chinko nya $1 million ye ne day. Ye ne day. His Excellency John Mama Oyinedi. Even to dream cry under His Excellency to dream corruption cry ye yinedi. Na Cecilia da pa obabesia abrewa wey etimi atena ni fie edisika over $8 million wo keke CDC ni euros nyina boma egu ni fie o Akufo-Addo entimi kura nkase maame ebi kura na wo de letter ne kura ba no ka Akufo-Addo under normal circumstances ka wo bu hu a wo ye panimu a wo pese wo fight corruption said your can 2016 na anka Akufo-Addo na sese wo sake maame no wentimi anya balls and sake maame no maame ne side letter resignation letter by Akufo-Addo see I know say you'll be vindicated. And the Akufo-Addo's government corruption e bin sida His Excellency John Dramani Mahama onyakwanya be serve as vice president onyakwanya be ye president wan dware wo wiem da odwen Ghana fo ho ahokyira ye wo mu nyina luxury life of Akufo-Addo ene na aban ene de Ghana fo adu baby because uhwe the cost of an expensive flights are wodinam hotels are wodida ewo Manhattan na etimi costed to the tune of $20,000 a night. Uhwe sa nyoma we nyina $20,000 ebetimi create one chip compound ebetimi asi school block ewo akra biase ebetimi amma boreholes be 3. His Excellency Ghana for etimi testing no omo e kan His Excellency ho asembo ni nyina enne oma regret obeti say Captain Smart 2016 enye omo na lead this campaign against His Excellency wada wo Dubai enne omo na e patew enti alternatives ni de menu Bobie Ansah so wabusami a me ka kire His Excellency John Dramani Mahama experience is the best teacher or wonioma bebre a odi begu akwan mu. When it comes to infrastructure projects, why ye bebre Akufo-Addo mo ba yi omo ya no mo de Pokuase interchange ye wo mo ho Pokuase interchange. There are facts and figures such as His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or passes ade way up the hu sika to ho Ansah wo. It is a we sad ni film a Akufo-Addo ne na ban ya omo ba ye to beto omo ntimi hye dan kire any project bi a wo mo ye ye a obetimi akase Oma build the foundation of Ghana in terms of infrastructure, in terms of education. Almost free SHS. Me dear, me ma ekobi. Nenso e ka me boy no. A chain 2016.
So at least you have experience.
Me dear me swansa. And I would prefer say under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. And that's same way me tena we see the wakai. Me say na me bako holy child na ye 7.5 a year 750 Ghana. A whole term. no midterm holy child obako ho a opa fe ho na busa obi a in 2016 na school fees with holy child boarding 750 Ghana cedis and now kwa almost free now kwa hwe prospectus a de ama wa wo bepo ho nsem now kwa hwe yes say then fees cleaning fees one fees okay kaboma any kwoma every kolana. Are we talking about quality education or we are talking about quantity education? I'm wondering the kind of message Akufo-Addo ede Bawumia, because me can say Bawumia plus Obia obedi na chibia is equal to Akufo-Addo Gabi Ochida could be there too.
But Bobie, was it necessary for us even to go to IMF? Was it necessary?
But catch say young question to buy us ne Sambarat for.
It na gonna use this kind of.
Well, that is what he.
I'm pastor. And your money can't say will be on me and call IMF.
Yes.
Na Sikai, we are free commercial bank as well.
Yeah, mom, they go. So when they try elections, we then for just Canada.
But 52 billion Ghana cedis is huge.
Bobie,
I hope Okuja will take interest in this.
Let me just give the food about Ghana for
yeah, break when it down. I'm on a pop.
Good. Also in 2020, 5th October 2020.
Yeah.
And now Auditor General or letter come GCB Bank. Ebisa mo say tax revenues na what did you all over the country? Those
GCB the troll letter.
There be Auditor General.
Okay.
And the troll GCB Bank managing director say you be having transit accounts. It just say tax revenues say you Ghana you know. For that time the troll letter come GCB say one tax revenues all over the country. And the essence was Munjiji Namunfanko Bank of Ghana and Consolidated Fund. Now, transit accounts, it has no signatories.
I see.
So nobody can draw money from any transit accounts.
Yes. So Ghana Commercial Bank created a transit account.
Yes. GRA4BA tax revenue transit accounts. GCB. For the various.
If you want this kind of
yes,
okay.
Now GCB to this kind of Bank of Ghana.
Okay.
Now we share Article 178, Article 176, 178. And 183 of the Constitution. It is only the Bank of Ghana that can mandate any institution to collect public funds on behalf of government. Kedufurata has no right to tell GCB to collect monies on behalf of government. But he wrote to GCB.
A copy of the letter.
We have every evidence.
Okay.
Wow. So what you say? And Osancho Koma, Auditor General say, transit accounts now, Wamojis can go reconcile. No more say, a free 2015 NDC time no. From July 2015, whether all the money there are intact.
I see.
When the Deputy Auditor General, Mr. George S. Winful, will lead the team, and I won't call you reconciliation. Now, what was starting is our audit. Now, Domelovo was the Auditor General.
Okay.
Before he was sacked. It is type of reconciliation and 52, but let me go to specifically
52
billion 537 million 175,778.13. That's the exact figure.
Yeah.
Saskano echo what the auditors termed unknown account. Just the instance Saskano Ebeko Bank of Ghana no Scano for baby. And the auditor in the ABC Commercial Bank say Saskano Esenko Bank of Ghana no. Fine. We want to know.
Okay. So which means Okuja Tonum said Dabena the Beko.
Well, sir, by the parliamentary procedures, on the executive only and the mass speaker.
Okay.
Or the mass speaker, not speaker. So at the time, now which are my mobile accounts do BNTB.
Okay.
Now your IRS direct transit account. That's number one. And there was VAT indirect transit account. Number two.
Na you need to GR the criteria.
GR accounts. Yeah, Mako 6.
And our GCB.
Yes, and our GCB. Mako 6. And you know, first account, you know, Zika a year will be 17 billion.
Huh?
Second account, you know.
Pajo, use microphone here.
Yes. Second account, 18 billion in a year. And the third account, you know, 107 million. Fourth account, SEPS, GC net revenue, 10 billion in a year. And the working in a bomb, 6 accounts in Yano, we have 52 billion, 537 million, 175,778.13.
Yeah, why the first cast? Why the users can have free accounts?
Anything I may say, Speaker of Parliament or my education, because that money was supposed to go to Bank of Ghana Anchor. It's kind of fine. And that money got missing about 4 months to the election 2020.
Yeah.
It is kind of fine. It is a problem. GCB Bank must be able to tell us, because as a responsible bank, you cannot tell me, say, what transfers can I you can't do that.
All right.
Let me just answer. In order to cover the attraction,
yeah.
Talk about you when you know. So Deputy Auditor General now Olidia, you know, you are transferring to Free Work Minister of Finance.
Afo.
Yes, you are transferring to as Director George S. Winful.
Yes.
And all these service staff ring reconciliation. You are transferring woman, and they got different departments. It is because of that gap they have created. They went and secretly recruited 150 people without going through the necessary process. And a lawyer Batik Pebu,
yeah,
or they call right to information, and what charge all this service for, all this service to come and pay a penalty of 30,000 Ghana cedis.
30,000.
Yes, Mati won that case.
Anyway, I think there are other stuff. So, but this is very dangerous. Minim see a copy of this document. Okay. The other man, no. When you see woman, the other man, no. Accounts information.
Yes, attach me in a home.
Okay, sorry.
Member.
Ghana.
Okay. I me what I say. All right. So Mama, you back your second round, Abba. Me break kitu abi emra sisia. All right. So that's a live in Accra 100.5 Citizen Show. And disabled for koye oye kire 2 years. Mofa omajuma. You are not paying them. And Kwame, I don't know whether you have some videos on that. So quick one. Amount for police force say disabled for na ye unlawful gathering. Kwachiri wo mo abrubi. Ujure ho a ontiase. Disabled for ye unlawful gathering. And let's watch this video quick. And me will say Akugan was there. Yeah, I'm going to Akugan, all right. Good. Okay, so the National Communication Officer for NDC, Akugan, was there. I think he did well. Or T-N-1 or Rashiko. Any
reassignment, any salaries are also about to a copy in Tama. Lebenya, the Jumana, some very instant. Emra Anopa, the selective executive, say Babahu, then no activity on that issue. Because moreover, Yeminanya, several dialogue abolishment any reassignment any salaries are also better a copy tama the benya ejuma na so very institute emra anopa the selective executive say the father who then no activity on that issue because moreover nanya several dialogue abolishment any reassignment any salaries are also better a copy tama the benya ejuma na so very institute emra anopa the selective executive but your life or air see what you but your life or air but your life or air see what you abolishment any reassignment any salaries are also better a copy tama the benya ejuma na so very institute emra anopa the selective executive say the father who then no activity on that issue because moreover then nanya several dialogue abolishment any reassignment any salaries are also better a copy tama the benya ejuma na
Evelyn Gadri
Evelyn
Pacho
okay so Oria Pacho your friend say
Pacho your friend Emmanuel Amagbaji oh okay all right so brother also what they say
your friend
Timothy Ahinsan okay Timothy Ansah so on the mama ye chi omo na mpese me no omo edili then me wi ana ma ba ho but madam
Papa
what happened and then is here catch it
me da say yen guitar boni eye endra anopa emre etwemu no minister no yen ni won kita ho since atonu o close to
na mo ye to booth ejuma
ye ejuma ho Bobie mainto
okay
enti no ye to anamon sa anti dakro na ye to anamon ye call eno po yan troleta ankoma police
na mo ye ejuma ewo to
Bobie mainto booth
eno mbegu no omo antua moka
pacho debi omo anka hwen so ankere obegu no kra wan alert yen say ye begu to no ye wa ejuma mu ha no was won close to no down no bia nkofi enti no yes and so ka chense wo close to no down no ombetu yen kofie na obetu ya yenka until say obetu ya yenka na one reassign yen na until say to no ebe yeden ebe sia back enti no yen de kofie en na ye start to hu anamo enti anamo ntu ni mu ana ye shia minister no po ya letter demonstration ya demonstration ya letter kuma police ya ma yako enti da kro ye kodu ho no ye shia wo friend minister no bai nto bai no na person with disability ye do so pa esin ebosu no because ye hu ne be ya brabo nto bai no so nani age pa say ye di obuwa eden ama no na wo friend wa ba nto be shia no ka chen so oni problem enti no se ne ya bedu nanim no tembia wo bie dan na mayen tembia ye hia no bia no ye betumi aban ho bibi tere ya adwen a ye betumi ene abedi hu nkita ho enti no yesu ye fine enti be 1 year ne so da bi ye relax ya ebe how ye because nyama nkoye mayen ya hwe ye person with disability ye nyine be san asase we so because ahotre mankrofo edi wo hu ewu really? I'm telling you recently year one ka secondary school for back e ka ketekete because na pressure na wo me so na suma me e ka ketekete pressure na so na wo frame me enti ye be fie ye be den me nya sikampoti lorry fare from Kwa to Accra minya skapo from us one fantina ken and from because ya pebusia sa ebusu afa ya ufro bi kra na wonim say ska no betre oh yaman koye den no be ka che no ni hwe be ka nti endra na ye take decision say fine minister say time be betumi abade and Endra no which is executive ye be kona ye na kodi nkutan say akosi sen because promise no ma ye no still ye nte ho hwe enti Endra ye kona was onim okokokos meeting enti ye te was ye atwa minister no enti ye te wa na edu anwumre na PR no be ka chen say Adiasa na minister no so no omba enti no be ye yenko na da foforo no ye de yembra ene ye se TNT 70 no ende ye betwe wa bonten because ye ntumi nko ensan ye de ensan babium ene o se ye ntumi nda compound no ene sa ye pia bonten but
that is a road ministry
me na me ka kire o ene ye pia bonten gate na no gata na no no pavement no hono mo ne ye dai ye da ya socket ye da hono into me da hobi pa
who you su wheelchair
pacho you
who frimbo eda from
me seriously ye da ho pa ye da hono ema adechen yen enti no even though sorry to say adechen yen mpo na yeso obi ye adechen o se ye hu yi enti no ade ya che dia say and ade inside because ye ntumi nra inside enti ye colleague back no so bibi ne ye free and ya enti no wonbie no security oba na ho no catches mum obi amani nra inside enti say ye hu ne yankasa ena ofa moto in and out enti no okọ toilet in and out 20 Ghana was 105 cedis enti which means okọ toilet 25 cedis 25 cedis so just imagine yen give up yet it was an ya ebo be 10 yes no ewie na no ye din papa no so was be wo be breed budget but obeba ho no man sana budget be certain ewie no ehye ya dan tuntum na ewie ahye yare no be yare nti na wo maye ne enkotena abontimpo nya reception ne entwen no ya fa de anko was wo mbie nti God been so good yakopon so ba ne bofo and na car bi ba no right inside and yes and e be dika neti boko na yakot me say me rem na security for no kan kwa no omu ka get me gba meti omu ka get mienu no mia me wo honom because me nuanom so dimachi no ka get bom meti me ka se meti nyina pai me kan dada adenti na wo say ba ne sa nti yenye nipa ministries yense mfata ministries honom na won ka bi nkyere yen say yense mfata ministries wa won ka bi nkyere yen yankodi bone yenkum nipa ye yen bo okro no ye yenye hwe denti na wo say ba ne sa na person with disability e wo Ghana krom ha na wo se wo fa ya ye sa na wo fa ya kokum yen just imagine ni yakotena wo din so a yanya hwe ni yeti ho ye bo modin run yeti ho within 10-15 minutes ngwa fa police o won fa bench warrant o se what sa warrant ka no obesi sa yeti yen get inside yes boni be na ya yanya hwe ye was the way police ni jojo ye wo ho no o pepia yen besi ni nra ka ni na se boni be na ya ye wo hanom na wo si yen besi ni enko there be of force in yen nra ka no ye rem ye du asa no arrest ye
o wheelchair no ye there du nra ka no
ye rem wo fodu no de to ka ni no pia ye ka ni no pia ye ka ni mu nti sa na wo se ba no ni nti yen ko fie na yen ko di den yen hu den ewo wiase
omo farm no omo de mo ko yen
Central Police Station
semo aye den
ye ko du ho no mu no wo fresh ye hwe security fo
mo
yen hwe security yen hwe security fo na God been so good na media bi wa around some media station me omo ye fufu ni bi but omo ni ye interview na ye ragate ni na incidents ni say ntom capture bibia but ye be make sure say ye be nya sa video na kire omo the way omo ye basa o
police wan say mo abo
security fo ya bu security
ya wo ti wheelchair no wo be hemfa na be fa ko bu security
me na kwa me sam me use me sam me edi pia me wheelchair
information they give them
me sam na me dey pia me wheelchair nti me dey na ma to me nsase me dey bo security me ye den se de we are sat tena kwa nya nika seriously ye wo pa no ye di se wade ye mo boy we are se hwenhwe mo se bio mo ye adwuma mpo amugina mo na to krampo mo hu so na yen enede chese me hie bi da me hu bi da hie bi da me hie bi da o chese wiase atetena ne enye ni kan maye adenti na wo se ba ne sa obatan yo yekita mufra ye mufra nyina dia depending on us say be hwe that no so we be de o ma be hwe ye na so twekwa e wade ye fa so say ya slaves so ya slaves adan na wo se ba ne sa kakra ebedinti ya ejuma ya ye moja ye kopri ye moja ni kopri yes kana what ye fasa kwan we so ye ja ya se manyankopon disability is not inability disability na betumi to be at any time we were like them ene ina banisa ni amenka tese ene de abo menu ene de mi hu ni amenyo mi hu ni amenka mpo ko du fi anya de meda because as we dey be too meda mi hu ni ameye yes papa mu akwata yes no
ndi why na beba mo bail
yen ya wo hona eja ye leaders ngba ko Mr. Aso na NDC fo benefit no wo be bail yen endi anka ya aka ho me di tane yetete ho no me ka che onse we won family dan ma me na me nkoda keke because say na yete ho no me hu Mr. was police won family dan ma kire me wa be kire me ya kire me dan na me nkoda e ho na me da Bible say ne ndam no so ahinti dua no beba no ondue.
Anyway, so music no for how long ni? Use microphone here.
Because let's see 2 years now. 2 years ni.
2 years ni.
Yeah, please. 2 years ni.
What's it for?
Pacho miti kasua.
And you there? What do you do for the day?
The help of people. Boss, and easy. Sometimes, offer kwa then the panel himself because of obesradi. Even people call no offer. 2 years now. We me my renting and dying. Every year, meet you. Just imagine. Even this situation, who pay you my so who qualify say we mature application be brave. And one will be a friend you pose oh Ima oh bra never interview. Boss, it's not easy. It's not easy. 2 years. 2 years. Yeah, it's not easy at all. We have family. Your family, just imagine. Uncle for more, and I'm no support. And yet easy more. How much? Me and me and I back up. So we are pleading. We need help. We need help. We need help. A short of words.
So almost 2 years can is that the point?
Yeah. Yeah.
They won't pay.
They won't pay. Even agreement almost can say we every month on between and also up to now 2 years now. 2 years now. Muna woka say mobile we won't pay a juma my. Even we every month till re-summit Up to now. Up to now. Boss, just imagine this situation. Situation I easy. Situation I easy at
2 years no musica be say no.
Is 16,800.
To say you have 16,800
800
with government?
Yes, please. 16,800. Every month is 700. So 700 times 24. That is 2 years.
Your friends say, microphone ma. Minya,
sir.
Mobile na musaka musika na mobeje HD because now Omasha says someday, and I know definitely they will talk to Dampare anytime I'm Bekobiano omba bomo. So obviously mo confess can way I mobeje HD am
but yeah nje HD because I'm promising and say I'm the man. I call her in Nakasa on my uncle 4-3 say Bibiana and Fromo. The Fromo Monfa. A Fromo Monfa. And then dry a buy almost you knew her. Near say a bed train. A bed train, you win a jump station. And see, I'm watching and boss say. China a move out from court. And see a train at China, maybe if you keep coast, me court.
Who free Cape Coast?
Aye,
Eva
Abra, but Morina Mijma.
2 free on a ban ra.
But I oh, Yenjare, Yenjare. And rather better Tuntumu.
Hi.
But Sasson me who be that. Says a nipa. But on our boy, no say a chino. Sir, we could be done as a wire day. An abonano promising and say, I am bra.
But the information is what Chamo Sabakascano, why not a mammosa information?
Some information and paying for mobile honor.
Why I'm paying for be free?
Any swim paying for no. No mobile no.
Now, and a police for us to say.
But for almost say, in fact, right channel and call Minister Ho into Yambra police station now, almost a right channel. Your call, I will say, hey, Yancho statement. I say Yancho statement because you were there. So, what can I say Yancho statement beyond for young goom? Name performed by ya. On Bacana, on be into your church or any other coho in a din, my co-position in a din search now. Report into a channel reporter, I better share the be free report to Maba, near whom further we are waiting me alpha so. And as I can the angel because Ansah, do say 1 year ni, my wife or the baby, me the baby, and call us the baby. See a boy school, Barakoa SS3, Barakoa Jesus3. Black class 2, bus implementoye. My friend of war may chiba me, my friend position for because my friend on himself. Bra no Bajiska. Eh? What bray a crayon son of my son may scarce and finish a manka. Sasami omba. A crayon son of my. No promises of my haska, and I say, O my God for says, can I? It my for and my sky between that way and San Edmana, me I have been and Sakoya and it may stray bushing up way. As you say, me feel to me. Well, to me. Me be binda, Mkoda say a chap, or could I say a chap. You say, Mammy send my jaw movie.
Indiana better.
Maybe I mean, there be a better. And there don't tune to me, and family say, Madame Tuntum view. I say I am ya pa. I am ya. So my quarter men panic. Me say me tina me pa one quarter chow that. Because only na do no promise and say yan to abama no about 50% of the 2 weeks in the mama. I don't know no go no. Which I can I've seen much I can some pouch I say that not from scam me. Or best can na do and now my quarter is can on yamu there. Me tax. Eh? Me tax na ma agye no so fam ka crab ma me some fan bibia we say you skinny ho. Esika no omo tanta omo ntwa omo ka. Da ben parliament omo aka say ye ntwa kan si ye nkwa parliament. Omo jiska ka say no ye nse hwe na de fian ya mo de ma me say mo say skinny ho. Eh? Skinny ho ben. Eh?
Into a chat time ben ambesi akọ.
Echna ebe che mpenufo no ye nkwan abefa so a be won time ebe call. Me ntumi nkọ kepkosin de.
All right. So Ansah, mo adi mo yane dey.
Nana me chia etiefo.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, me chia etiefo. My use akwenya we achia His Excellency the incoming president.
Yeah, Ansah, yanko nim na time.
Assembly de mobo. Matching we na meti se yabechi yenkrofo no. Quickly na medium rekana mebra penyini akugan youth communication officer.
Yeah.
Ono so ebe join ye na yeko bisa no mo say unlawful gathering.
Okay.
Our Ministry of Road and Highways. Entina omachi.
But ochina omo mbeko mo no omo.
Yeah, ochina no omo say ochina no yemfa omo 5 mra never 5.
Okay.
Mra ho na
better time
anopa. Na
okay.
Yeah, discuss ni enhwe de ebeko ye be.
Yo, no yenhwe sesi omo na yemu ne hia. Ene omo ho sesi mu madam free van by. Okay. You can't go there and come back. So which means you stay in town.
Commander anyway. Nyom kwani o. Ebinumu fufuro wo almost I go back to close to the ministry. Almost 15. No 16.
And to almost yakọ.
Say baby omuni baby omoda. So omuni baby a.
Okay, so
yeah the no pay kra yakotu omkra na ahomachi no say some journalists be na year some tea be ni bread mom. Ansah na yakotu omo police station a yakope aduane bi bra omo. Ansah na ye grant omo bail.
All right. You say you between organize aduane abra omo. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, but Bobie commander.
Yes sir.
Mobo. Say Ghana will be treating persons with disability in this way. And the Ghana no enye you. Because me can dey say e kro emu ema emu nkwara emu persons with disabilities akro na nkoso.
So what happens tomorrow? Yeah, that must be brave.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm a very sad situation, but there now betting I found. We are hoping so now. Omodi Sikano Ebema Omo. Listen a quick one. Oko police station will be just some few minutes account.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kwabena me kodi djuma bi na me nam kwa so na me tese aposifo ache yenuanom persons with disability for no. Just have to look for it. Until quickly no many omo nkitahudie very long standing nkitahudie a many omo die nti no omo frame me sa no na I needed to attend to them because sebio account enter account na sebi nyankopon wa mon satia nyina pe nti se koba se sinto bi obi ehuna yedna koye adwuma na Bible so adwuma yeni akatwa fata no na akam na eno so o kwakọ twa no dua na wa nya na
ni pieto so koka wanzam hodi a na asem a aye asotro mienu a amani hane enti me bo anan ma ye ko me fact me ni menua ni na ye ko to akugan wo na wa start process na ebe boama police for etimiama omube but there etene say Kwabena say enye omo intention is na nkomo kwa demonstration so omo no ebubu afọ ekuo enti akwai te say a coalition
yeah
ebubu afọ de ni frafo de asosifo de obi wo wa ni nsa na ehwan ansafo de enti no akwai say obi a leadership no they decided to merge and then go in one na omo koye no na omo ankoto minister ebi mso fi achichi na bae
yeah ebi free Cape Coast
omo nya ekwan sika bi amfa kanko ze wo so omo da ho ma de achi ti utie di account na e ma ne ko ba sa na na chese akoye asefisem so say according to Intel mimi nya no na chese wa wo ofa your classmate and any school kwesi ada
abamata
I on the kofre police force omunkochi omo but Kwabena so e call hono na the police had already knowing say omo persons with disability no say other ne buy no na omo hu kofokro what I say say am akwanta no ko say yenkochi omo omo nim kofokro ti omo koye no zo na say boys no so na omo kochi omo no they didn't do what they had to do. In fact, some were mishandled and conference MP. Ntina ebinum kra no na eduro na omo eso omo honam ye omo ya ne ne but all in all no yekoshia regional commander in the person of COP Garibano. In fact, the swiftness in the action not to get because now acquire say normally people say kakra, you know, he was able to put it right
anyway.
But the man say mobile nipa say bi no say bi we one krana yesuma
there be na so onu akufado no we disabled
yeah but he doesn't see them as
onu I did say why midget
his brothers and
na wo nuanom wo de wo makoye adwuma wo wanya president anka ateto butumu ya konya tintintin bi ne de wotena so no agigiska ne atua oka no akọ na say nuanom akoye adwuma 2 years ni wa na wagu ade na without any legal backing
wo kan akufo ya disabled no amakwata we hwan is he not also he is
you chibro for kwerechi no
you have to run chase
oh so, anyway all right thank you listener thank you let's hope say Ochina will be a better day for us so still on the economy and live in the studio me say Mr. Mo me honorable no free way amen Debbie, but say we PC honorable Debbie we honorable straight no honorable but honorable Ketu South right
North
Ketu North
yes
I mean we and this will be a winning MPP Bantama we are MP straight yeah enyafe ne ye ko no you wait will be
this time around Enyoma enkone said the Bantama what can Bantama this time your candidate or no obeji seat no in this MPP candidate or na dwen ye say obefa ne said the what can antisa honorable Edemabana obewini on merit waye adwuma woguso ye adwuma hwani di bia ne mfie abrante ketekete o enso adwuma waye no wo region to the constituency no eno on merit akonya no
but
what you say on merit
but agbana we patapachin will be
what you say it what we need based on merit but my year 2 based
on we patapachin politician bia et we no be sure no ka say oh no where the Magbana were quiet at once. Wouldn't you? Demonstration. Now demonstration no wa ma forefront o. But near course we actually nyina won wa. Me ne KTQ. Me ne KTQ be kwachi wo bia da ya dem. Edem agbada na yes.
Ableja sa o tie to.
Okay say we are innocent.
Bara okay time na e film no.
E film.
O say killer bia no. O ya bia.
O kasa asinkwa.
Asinkwa. Na Jack ne so subo say ase obeye onye ase obeye baye dey akila be ula show you don't know why Jack
me pie be na be from adaf ba kuna say edem agbana ye bad pop. Anyway so honorable
commander
ye mo akwaba me pacho with a floods issues no where I want to say
yo Bobie mami chia o ni me senior
yes na me Charles na me man akwaba say Dr. Mary Usidi mama na akwaba Charles akwaba. Okay, all right. Okay, so let me come back.
Okay. Adam. It's well, Nyamiadum flood issue no by no. Na a very difficult situation, but Nyamiadum, the NDC MPs, any NDC as a party, any good-hearted Ghanaians, they stood up and fought for our people. At least they came in with donations. Nisanyomano, my constituency, Ketu North. Now you're not directly affected by the flood.
Okay.
But your neighbors, Ketu South.
Ketu South.
Any Keta. So we share boundary with Keta, Ketu South, Akachi South, and Akachi North. So apart from Akachi South near Akachi North, no, yeah, two other neighbors normally are affected. Keta constituency, any Ketu South.
Okay.
Then Uko Stroka Craft Sogakope. I mean from Sogakope all the way to North Town. But because they say BBA be affected with neighbor biano affected with now we're involved in trying to ensure say our people there get some little support or relief. Say left to the government alone, Bobie, left to the government alone and we would have been reporting hundreds of deaths from the flood affected areas. Now mami use our opportunity way. Now, me congratulated the youth of the affected communities. Mepe dienu, for example, a youth in a climbing electricity pole transformer to disconnect the electricity.
Really?
If not, no, because the start here in the evening. This is another aspect of the idea now. People are not saying the story. Youth in a climbing electricity pole no, to disconnect light. And yes, sir, by that evening, because the entire community was submerged. It is an electricity. A lot of people would have died. Mr. Luti, the youth of Mepe, I know this for a fact because me I met some of them who narrate how they climbed the transformer to disconnect electricity from that area. And yes, sir, electrocution would have led to several deaths. But Nyamia Dum say, as we speak, directly no soul has been reported to have died directly.
Yeah.
But people can die out of depression.
No, yes.
Any how are they now affecting the diseases? Because are they near contagious? I because so the community also at least 4 times. Now you see both some of the houses completely. You can only see it's a roofing sheet. And but the entire building is submerged. It's now you see
the church.
Now church of Pentecost. Oh yeah, past all those places.
Yes, you're correct.
Right opposite Church of Pentecost. If you be I think the color is as I say your wine and not pink. That is NDC constituency chairman. Nifie
Begandi.
Nicholas. I went to Saitonti. If you know that NDC constituency chairman for Northton. Nifie completely submerged. Also no nifie nti ne seka ne nyoma because onunkwa na otifie, but he was not home at the time at the end started here. But we thank God say at least the NDC, our MPs now more and the local leaders, the chiefs no
bebrena they've contributed to ensuring say nkrofo relief kakra, but as for our buying response there
one man's donation, Ibrahim Mahama donation. Look, a child
they say a flood way they be a cast about way useless. About way see a useless, but flood way a science pose the level of uselessness meaning whether because na himself mu useless, but uselessness no because only video be I'm sure say we home media to me social media. So DC now was South on. Yeah. This CEO obi a representing President Akufo-Addo. Yeah. Or see relief items now by receiving you know and almost receiving at the district level. Meaning now go district assembly. And then I'll say they don't have transportation to take the items to the people. It is Ansah depending on. I'm telling you, I have the video here. This CEO say we need transportation fuel. Some better fuel I go pick up and not track. Now move for relief items no command no need sasika because of that the items are still lying with them at the district assembly.
Most of them will be stolen.
Useless aban we say. It is Ansah depending on this is any aban say na provide relief items people would have died out of hunger. But Nyamia don't President Mahama sa papa no wherever he is be our God will continue to bless him. At the end of the year, he was the first national leader. He was the first politician of national crowds to visit them. Okoye 13th April. 13th October. Yeah. Okoye 13th October. 13th October now President Mahama Edruo. At the end of the year, 10th, 11th, 12th. That was when at the end of Piki. He was the first leader to go there with his donation. Okoye na media started hype and almost describing situation before people started going there. After several weeks, useless leaders now you want to say I can vote on one baho. That is the level of uselessness. Obviously, this government is as useless as the other alphabets when you are spelling Q. Useless as the alphabet who spell it Q, as long as a Q, they how to spell it. You will not hear of the useless. And there is useless as if they don't even exist. Aban full way. Now 2024, the ballot paper I will be interested in seeing see that South Tongue, North Tongue, any the affected areas, the front place areas they will want to go and cast their vote for a useless party, a useless government, a criminal enterprise like the MPP. But Ebasa, your friend is flood issue now. I speak about it with a lot of pain because our people were affected, and the most annoying one is they still continue to lie. Omunka no cry about the Adena SCN. No, they be a Omuko Parliament krano. Na po echo chantro say your friend is saying Omu consulting MPs no. How? What here honorable black response he was so angry because he provide evidence say Mushia MPs any the leaders of the communities catch mu say yebe AS village nti ade no be affect mu and am relocate. Nothing like that went on. At any see here as we speak today aban enfa plan bia am be relocating crofo no. It is any individuals MPs any President Mahama Ibrahim Mahama mu any other individuals donations are supporting Kofonu Kakra. Yeah. Over 32,000 people. This government simply doesn't care. As I say, sea of water region. When you need to know beto, eta metama bumo nebe adako na MPP talk bemela yo. Bobie, nanya beto, nanya beto nye vao, enya nglo vijiji, enya muganu tomato, ye metama bumo. Ame ofu omi ala na be adako no bemela yo. Omia dum echide mia to mia no mia dadao mia fofo amechicho de vio sukuo na nakameji mu na gabe awada kona gbemela yo. Let's my callers no mu show the meaning of gbemela yo. Bobie issue 2024 we will show the MPP government.
Let's enter into the budget straight from Kenoforiata Parliament. Say time remember our picky areas out here. Then subsequently during the week, you be time you breaking it down. So your view on the budget
will be an enemy of Parliament. Now Kenoforiata San started or buy with the white friend is deceptive as usual. Or buy to say angel now any to say or start to quote we be and I me free hoy. That is one point. And then I make a point no. Because ABR the nama kuma hame to me person be a metina public gallery or na I will get so angry. Make it comment because when you're parliamentary in ABR you can't even contest the election. Contempt of parliament. Until before we MP now pay contempt. Number two, I say Bobie, we share budget a Kenoforiata present here now. It shows this government is not ready to solve the problems that we are facing. Because budget we for any innovative plan and our solution to any of the problems. The same old format. Saying I budget here for this agenda 111 NAPCO say. The same useless budget by this useless government. Bobie, I'm yet to see anything innovative in this government. Me enemy parliament no me making note now me making no. I was expecting Kenoforiata any Nana Ado Danko Akufo-Addo ni Dr. Baumia say omuye nkrofo they care about the good people of Ghana. There are a couple of announcements and kaise omuye ne but ni nyina they didn't make any of them. Ebini number 1. I was expecting say scrappy a number of levies, any taxes your current laws mu mu introduce here. COVID levy. Any sir VAT now mu increase here with the last budget no. We're expecting say they should have reduced it back to the percentage which was the 12.5. Again, I was expecting them to take e-levy out because Omukacha say e-levy the panacea solution to all of Ghana's economic problems. And then we start here after a year, some few months, no, announcement say the e-levy is not bringing in the expected returns. Say no so then no expected returns but now say because of e-levy, we'll see when you have e-levy, you will not go to IMF. But then who IMF are? That's why you are begging them, even missing the deadlines. How would IMF Sekano? The best thing you could have done, the most reasonable thing, the sincerest thing to do as a leader, or be sensitive, or responsible, no, is to scrap out the e-levy. Because we see there, no, it is not giving you the returns you wanted, so you have gone to IMF. Because Omo presented the e-levy no, as an alternative to IMF. So now this year, all the 2 options are at play. Now, useless, wicked, insensitive government. Now, senseless.
Then you started taking the e-levy. Then quick now call IMF. So the two things I know.
We say the economy was challenged, and I say more corruption, any stealing now more overspending, reckless expenditure now more and no na responsible for economy now collapse. We say a revenue into open e-levy. You see call IMF. IMF the yen call IMF ama small boys be dictator my any all those things. Omu kani now kroma. They spent taxpayers' money over 50 million Ghana cedis holding town hall meetings in the name of promoting and answer omu orientation on e-levy. Over 50 million. And yes sir. Yeah. After that no. O see ye e-levy now yen call IMF bio. Ye the e-levy now ma. Afe you still went back to IMF. E-levy is still there affecting us. IMF and also the annual conditions are affecting Yaba. So where we are today, we are suffering from both the ends of the sword now. Kita. It is a sensible government. By this time, and then they would have announced yes, scrabby e-levy because the entire e-levy was to stop us from going to IMF. They say your IMF. They have not done that. They have not announced any major plan for job creation. NAPCO for no. President Akufo-Addo
also public and private sector no. The public and private sector created 2.something million jobs.
Obi check 2023 budget. And 2023 budget, Omuka say there is a freeze on employment. In the 2023 budget, public sector, ministry bank, office bank, and Omuya recruitment. But what they have done, in the case of maybe to say GES, no, some of the schools, teachers no be called retirement. It's Omuya replacement. What you say? And teachers no so bebre ajakpa. Bebre atukwa ko abroche.
Otilo.
Okay, say in the history of this country, and see that say in one single academic year, over 4,000 teachers resign here. Bebre Tracia, they are on their way. Bimu try using the desert to travel outside this country because Abaya is so useless. They don't find any hope in this country. Into 2.2 million employment sector, ben employment to provide breakdown. Now, sir, you just come to parliament
and to be what government well, ultimately throw figures around that any replication.
Me, where they may blame me, yeah, the general public, any to the media. Yeah, and then Wednesday,
yeah,
Oma presenting budget.
Yeah.
By Friday, Omuka ko arrange some paid interview for Kenoforiata or some of their finance experts, and now the so-called finance experts. Ebia Ochinaka, one of the TV stations will host them. These are the critical questions, sir. I can say yes, sir.
Ochina, Omobaye, a Poladumochi. Now Friday, Omaye, Kwame Sefakai.
Christmas tree, no.
Kukuruku, Omaye Kukuruku. Now Monday, ya na city, as almost Shashenka Krakra. Tombeye city ni joy, because Omo game, almost yenye mum no be a not Tuesday, Omaye Adum. Now, if you don't have some power Wednesday,
all these questions now will be some nobody, none of the journalists will ask.
Case that
Omuko bisa leading questions are ebe make it aban looking good. Say omu you bold about statements omu present here. They should avail themselves for your show. Omu peka ude yenu phone interview be omu show say omu baha they should do a phone interview. They will not be able to answer because omu nim say no matter how much or budgets no. These things are not. They are hopeless. They are hopeless. There is no solution. Hopelessness. And then me shine at the time I all presenting budget and me free gallery no. Me shine PPMP. But me bonidi. Or catch me don't know why we even sit down there for the same old stuff to be said. MPP before God the man.
Well, no.
Or catch me. He told me.
You can't be wrong because we had about 75 MPs and no more person Oko.
Me say he was out.
So
and say I don't know this budget has no hope. That job creation now Mokano is not true. No 2.2 million jobs have been created. Minuka said they are still owing NAPCO trainees. Minuka said they lied, say they have started some affordable housing for even it's a national service personnel, any young people, young graduates. You apply for some projects. For that program. Then and then you start. You start
is different.
You start is yet to start after 3 years of repeating it in the budget.
Yeah.
You start is yet to start.
Yeah.
But bibi almost say the providing rent. Almost say rental something. So our rental policy now copy rent policy be our website be so kai. Launch here something like that. It didn't even.
No nim the way. Akufo-Addo no madamfo. And de project na mano. And he said, one pay rent loan now kokojia. Na ono obetua aguna accounts mu but aban no incentives bi de mano.
Oh, ye need to say the way I almost sell your debts. I told you this before. Said they are selling debts. They are
if people don't in the capital no running business in the system while he's earning incentives from the government.
Yeah. And they brand this thing say how many people are benefiting.
That's what they are
but
doing.
your figures now quote say people are benefiting. Bobie, budget this budget has not inspired hope. The only way by showing the seriousness is for us to show them the exit. Rental assistance scheme. Some your friend is a policy beer. Obi any private at the website. They copy the same thing, including examples now. Nipa no on the website. They copy. Nipa
it reminds me of Nkolabi Omocho exam. Na Omodri Apo. Na yaka say after writing this, turn to the next page. No matter after writing this, turn to the next page.
Meanwhile, if you are no turn to the next page. This is what this government is doing. So Bobie, budget we there. Tagbo kuku budget. Tagbo kuku budget. Budget ya. Tagbo kuku budget. Budget ya. Who poison? Can you no? Oga who me more? Kakede. Our people have to wake up to the realization. Say, Akufado, who per definition of wickedness? Obi a oye wicked. Obi a oye so wicked. Say, Uswa na oye no more. Usunkra na me no more. Akufado. That is the kind of leader he is.
But the 24/7 economy policy now more because then me go social media and people are trying to compare that policy with the budget reading and that which one gives much hope.
24-hour economy. Bobie 24-hour economy never hope. Now budget are almost kind. As I speak to you, Bobie, no one say companies be FOD apa almost free Ghana. A lot. Because the economy is so bad. 24-hour economy no. President Mahama Eka say, you have a deliberate policy. You run it 3 shifts. 3 shifts. And then even radio stations many of them at midnight, either they close completely or they put on music and then all the staff goes to sleep. Yeah. Why don't they have any program? Because around that time no, nobody will be awake to listen to them. Yeah. But President Mahama say most of the companies, government agencies, the industries, and then who passport queue. Me bahano me fa bank now me find a buying bank. Me could line musa for more than 2 hours to be able to do a transaction. But me name say ebia me call from hano me will meet in BIB ending around 10 p.m. Say 10:30, 11 car. Due to good security and 24-hour economy, no, the bank will still be operating now. At that time, so I will not be in a hurry to do it within this time. In Tomo Omubeko Ejuma from 8 o'clock to 5, no, Omubepon, they will have what? Omu break. Then a new set of workers will come and take over. Omu running shift from 5 na ABA to 11 or 12 midnight, and now 1. Above 1 now, a different shift is taking over from 1. They said the way I hear no filling stations are Omu running 24/7. Yeah. Who call every filling station now? Omu running 2 shifts. But filling stations are running 3, even it's 24 hours, no. Omu running by 3 shifts. They say a airport shell. Because 8 hours until they employ 3 times the number now the other ones who are employing. Until President Mahama say due to deliberate policy or the way ever. This is one of the best policies, a game changer. TUC Krankai, Professor Jampumu, any other trade experts. Say, this is what will be the game changer in terms of job creation. Because then will be promised to a Juma, that's a Juma ni a Napkwa. Some politician who are the person. Because they're just sustainable. 700 Ghana cities. A Juma, Uko Ejumaka, you don't even know what you are doing. How much are you feeding you and your family? But President Mahama see, let's get you in. Usube to be a Juma or Ghana gas. Say operate 24/7 now. On current staff strength no, be increase at least by 35 to 40%. Until wow, Aban we MPP useless government no agents you are only good for NAPCO. I will be 700 no. You too, you can work at Ghana gas and earn about 8,500 a month. President Mahama, that is what he's bringing. All of us have become advocates for that 24-hour economy. That is the only hope Ghanaians have now. Bobie, to conclude, no, Mishia military man be.
Yeah, Pacho issue microphone.
Mishia military man be recently. Yeah. Okasambi me say me ba, I will come and tell you. Say the only reason why some disturbances any coup ni sa nyomana ekosu in the other West African sub-regions to enkosu Ghana say. The people say they have hope that President Mahama is coming.
Straight.
Also, that is the only reason.
That is a fact.
Now, I can say, in the unlikely event,
that's a fact.
Say, You know, President
Mahama, in fact, a national security document they have. A survey,
almost say, it's a soldier. I'll say that is the only reason why they are pretending to be okay, because that is why hope is coming.
That is why they were insisting. Good system. Time and flag bearer. Oh. And this bear your mama do buy a nyakra kabunya ni pafo fra research, and they have the document by 1 year ago.
This is what President Mahama is the only hope. It's people are suffering over almost in about 1 year no Obuafobi the nation builder is coming, the savior is coming. You must start the work now.
But Adam, say mu failure mbenya problem.
No. We can't afford to fail.
Mu failure mbenya problem.
We can't afford to fail. You know one of the things I hear me there. 3 days ago, Michelle National Chairman, he told me a lot of things. But one of the things that he told me is awareness on Ankasa name, and he said it Adam, the way the people of Ghana are hoping and believing that we will come and save this country, we cannot afford to fail them. That's what National Chairman General Mosquito. This is what he told me 3 days ago, Monday morning. Because of that awareness, no meaning say he will also provide the kind of leadership at the party power. That's all we want. Because
someone who said, "I'm a penny bonnet." A draw name called
Bobie, Papa, but let's be aware.
But now, as for just be Musa say, assembly elections no one better. No, those affected areas.
Affected areas. Yeah, according to electoral commission, almost vote. But I think that what the own person say, because of camps no, almost the friend is saying polling stations no bar. They will help the people to identify. They will be able to do it.
Oh, okay, to the camps.
Yes.
That is how they can identify.
Yeah, that's how they can identify most of the people are now in camps.
Okay. Now, Mama last shot. No, Mama last shot.
Mama Ansah for J. My former regional communication officer.
Yeah.
Ansah for J. Michelle. We be a media mirror who ye was empty. Am I too horrible? Mirror who ye patch say. Disabled for our mobile ha, you know, I did them kakra or mobile ha. Oh, say, na mamma no, the OT wheelchair mono, no soon abonting. Or send it to a mode, a dear bony team.
Oh, ram no mode gate no,
a bony, a crash no, or bar, Sebi, or 9 enye, or tea mo, more use so no the AGG sika. Namo dia kogu Sicilia da pefie, ebu gu kenoforia tefie, a kufwa drone and a Samira Baumi, a mode top bags I can see. Na oba
we 2 years in the scale room. Yeah, my answer the mom 18,600.
Oh, na 2 years no cry no more year judgment no more then wo didi
18,600.
How? 2 years salary.
18,600. No more trouble cast say 600 citizens.
I don't know me share you be na me Google no maybe am ko hu.
18,600 no omo de betra your friend say
omo de touch champagne 2-3 bottles na sa
2-3 bottles.
They say one champagne omo de na
$10,000 ni ade ade.
Omo de na say na ko back fancy back here.
Na mwati asede na kura na say.
One dey say no dey local one krama wo mo dey omo abro no so.
Nobody minumbi. Minumbi. See, never to the yellow cat. Let never was Minibi.
One, and then I Google your maybe and I came across one release be on the 7th of September 2021. There's this lady, a friend of Professor Ya Bedu. Our recommended said there should be an increase in Akufo-Addo's salary. That is from 30,000 to 48,000.
I know money $1 million.
Now $1 million. No, just as I we say no and Obekan. Nay, you should any moon no day. It is an yomaya air costway disabled for a salary for 2 years. San crofo when more or more. Aglofoɔ no wɔn wɔ
They don't care.
Professor Martin Numa yeyi friends MPP for ko yi ba wɔn a less than 24 hours wɔn to ano aso for the clergy for na wɔn to ano kɔ congratulate enti nsɛm we wɔn nte ana de wɔn te de wɔn pɛ so wɔn te ɛna wɔn hu de wɔn pɛ so wɔn hu na ɔba besia maami ɔbɛwɔ mma o na ɔkɔ no ma kɔ present petition yes na disable the demonstration bɛɛ kɔ na ɔbɛtumi ayɛ wɔn tete ayi hwiche mu hwan na epi wɔn akɔ demonstration bi ɛbɛ
sɛ yakɔw yɛ ɔmo ɛho complain na police for say disable for no ɔbo ɔmo ɛbo a ministry for security for no
nyame bɛtua wɔn mo yɛ ɔfrɛ police nyankopɔn bɛtua ne ka how hwɛ maami wɔn ɛba ha wɔn kasa baako ne nan nyɛ baako deɛ wɔyɛ nifra complete a ɔno wa me na mema ne akonnwa kora so ne sam na tene osi pim akonnwa ne mu kora areho ɔba basia motimi de ade aboniti ama wɔte wɔsu saa how aglofo mo wɔ he maame professor Yabedu wɔ he de ɔkɔ recommend say ento akufo ado sikam akufo ado ti hɔ yi ye ma ne siketu ya bibia de ma no kickbacks ahodoɔ cash for seat ahodoɔ now Sako recommended say yempage ni sika from 30,000 almost 29,800 and something to 48,000
enya day
disabled for
the maame no okasa yenya ono maame ne day
say we are near man appointment aglo for esun ye fe nyame hwe ga no man ne bre no ene wo mo wo he gift some ambassadors
she has been given a board or whatever.
One Bobie me de Maria ho sempa na me kan say you say me yoba me hwe se den ma me ni su sana eye ahometesem enye se omo ye demonstration disabled people e de no betumi aye omo kotobo ana omo de abai koba obi na road minister wo bro foko na chi se me die na watimi afre police
ka che de no muni ma men ka se men kira mo ma montombo me ka se na obi abedi peche mo so obi abedi peche wonye so mame wonye so o de ot trotro ma don't worry just so o te taxi ma just so office ade just so e ya tie mu den shake ya wonu bi gu me ka se obi abedi peche no age so obi abedi aha 1 2 3 obi abedi peche aha me da so Kanjaga. Hey! Bale bete. Akane full. Nkama mole. Nkada yirle. Hey! That's right. Do it. What am for? Pam chicken pies, pam chicken polo. Bajo, mon frère, on a pas for mama why pam chicken pies. And then CMG Sikacha dear, ya check 1,000 cities 10 million, 2,000 cities 20 million, 3,000 cities 30 million. Me back where could to be fie when ye a year conflict of interest. Yen can't say about mean to be. I say, wo a year say be a baby be answer mean to be. Mum say me who ni pebiti fear. Yeah. And they are also lot to know any we know idea when you are in the annual almost managing. To almost you know Chabi. Chabi. The patcho and my said and my body in term. First 20 people may check 10 million, 20 million, 30 million. Star 413 hash. What the 5 cities per energy. Munchangum. Yeah, ubet me for phones me and sa uchawe no chawe. Because say bomb back 1,000, 8,000 we can wait. 10 million, 20 million, which we did 30 million. That's Kwabena, Bobie, Ansah, the old soldier, the old lion, the last one standing, Commander Boham. So 6 p.m. Say what? And then we're live on our Crown 100.5 Citizen Show. Okay, so yanko serious business kakra and every yan find you to for more was who be a trottre coffee dance man for Madam Munya say and area Mate Monka says here Madam for trotro driver be testament say Neka no more I did right. So Yame Adma Sunday Father's Day and minim now Augustine say I had the Fanta Bruta. Okay, so watching us live from Upper West Region Nandom. In their minds they thought we have been conquered. Little did they know we are on top of their games under the umbrella. Okay, so I call Chimani Bintum is here with us on your Facebook page. We will now join here your YouTube page, Citizen TV Ghana. We are joining our Lottie Jones, our Assume Frederick Tector is here. Good work, bro. Good work. All right. So but and then when you back community be a metie free me pese ye tie Dr. Predu Kunadu Apreku kakra na ye tie Frimpom Wate kakra na ye tie ade animu kakra na ye tie Sly kakra ye wi na ye di asa no ato aso kakra could di bronyo could di asa. All right, so I got Dr. Kunadu Apreku on the judgment on the economy, and he is an economist. He is an economist. So and mamu BBC
a friend is a show. All right, so thank you from Laboni Street, Kakubako Street, and
as badly as some of us.
So Ghana's problem was what exactly?
Well, they may, as I said, my job at ECOWAS, we visit every member countries 2 times in a year to collect data as badly as some of us.
So Ghana's problem was what exactly?
Well, they may, as I said, my job at ECOWAS, we visit every member countries 2 times in a year to collect data, and we project what the economic outcomes are going to be. So, yes, we had some very good times in the administration of President Akufo-Addo in the first term. Second term, things started going wrong, and that is not surprising to me.
Why?
Because we collect the data. We come to the country. I send my staff. They go to trade in industry. We look at our export. We go to the airport. We look at it. We look at government expenditures. We look at incomes and all the economic variables and prepare a projection of what is going to happen in that country.
So what did you discover was the real reason why we dipped so low economically?
Well, I think government expenditures went up significantly, and it's a major reason. And there were so many projects that...
Spent well? Expenditure went up, but spent well?
Well...
Because if expenditure can go up, if you spend in the right areas, you reap.
Well, it's not whether they are spent well. Did they go into the priority sector that will give us the greatest impact?
That's my question.
Yes.
Did they do that? That's the question I'm asking.
If you did that, you won't have the problems.
So they failed to apply
the
expenditure. No, I mean, we are diagnosing the problem. If you want to solve it as a president of this country,
yes, I'm ready.
And I'm asking you, if you don't diagnose a problem, you can't solve it. I'm asking you to diagnose it. You say that if you spend the resources, if you increase expenditure but spend the wrong areas, you're not going to get the returns that you require.
Obvious.
So my question is, your government, and I say your government because you're a member of the New Patriotic Party, which is currently in power, spent it in the wrong areas.
But if we had done everything that is correct, we won't have the situation that we are in.
I mean, and I'm curious, you don't disbelieve the president when he says this particular crisis is largely due to COVID and Ukraine.
I never said that. I said the impact may have... You see, when your economy is already fragile, something that may not even impact significantly in another country can devastate you.
Was that fragility because of mismanagement?
Well, the fragility comes from various reasons. Poorly targeting expenditures and therefore not getting the results.
That sounds to me like the proper definition of mismanagement.
Well, mismanagement is different from poor allocation as badly as some of us.
So Ghana's problem was what exactly?
Well, they may, as I said, my job at ECOWAS, we visit every member countries 2 times in a year to collect data, and we project what the economic outcomes are going to be. So, yes, we had some very good times in the administration of...
Poor targeting, poor allocation of government expenditure. And yes, for somebody like Dr. Kwedu Apreku to struggle to tell us whether Adeneye Anase Enye government expenditure. The fact of the matter is that Mamim breaking here now. Omo adisikano. Yes, Akufo-Addo nemba omia US kano. Sa no person worker. Dr. Apreku asma Akufo-Addo ne ba omia omo ye akromfo, they are thieves. Omo awie sika no. Finito. Bibia nimbio. Asembia ni ho. Bibia ni ho. Omo awie sika no. Sika no na opeso wo kase omo awia. Because almost spend it, but spending almost spending no. Unhunu baby ade ne wo say ha any spend it
ɛha ɛne aspendi unhu ade korɔ to ɔmo awia sika no sɛ wote office wote trɔtrɔ mu na sɛ wotie Dr. Kuradu Apreku a ɔyɛ MPP ni pani ɔse Akufo-Addo ne Bawumia ɔmo awia sika no ɔmo ntumi nkyerɛ yɛ baabi a sika no ɛwɔ expenditure kyerɛ sɛ sika a wayi afiri Accra FM futuo mu na wakɔ akɔ yusu ɛna adwumawura ɛyɛ agongo busa sɛ sika no uyusu no for ɛdeɛ ne deɛ ɛna sɛ unhunu kyerɛ untumi nkyerɛ sɛ wawia wadi sika no ana wadi sika no HR tio ɛne yɛse management foforɔ ase aba oh anyway so enti sɛ management yi sika free CMG futuom na sɛ adwumawura ba ɛna ɔse ɔso oh yeyi ebi a yɛmfa no sɛ 100 cedis adwumawura sɛ sika no monkyerɛ me target at the crime mode ɛyɛyɛ then they can tell adwumawura sɛ yɛde sika no yɛsei ɔmo de sika no ɔmo awie sika no straight. So this is Dr. Kuradu Apreku for you. Young got here from Paul Boatin on a judgment on the economy.
If they want loans or something, they can do their business. But you, as the leader, should be clean and be prepared to leave power after 4 years. Do the right thing, and the people will see that maybe this is how we have to go. Set an example. You and your family. If they want loans or something, they can do their business. But you, as the leader, should be clean and be prepared to leave power after 4 years. Do the right thing, and the people will see that maybe this is how we have to go. Set an example. You and your family. Set an example.
So who are you going to vote for in 2024?
Me? Yeah. I have not decided yet.
You haven't decided?
No, because it's fluid now. But what I don't like is an attempt to buy votes. Force people in a certain direction. If you do that, it's a testimony to the weakness of the candidate that you are supporting.
Can MPP win the election?
Which one? Which election?
2024.
Why not? But it will be difficult.
Because they overpromised and they've underdelivered.
That's a fact. But it will be difficult. But it's everything is possible. And you see, the NDC too is not giving me. That's why I wrote this letter. What shows that. Let me tell you something. When I was in government, we started. I said, look, the way this NDC has mismade the thing, underperformed and so on, we are going to work hard to help the president so that for 40 years, the MPP will be there and there will be no romantic ideas about the NDC again. And now look at where we are. People are talking about Muhammad and this thing. It shows you where, that's all my worry, I thought we'll work and there will be nobody will have any romantic ideas about Muhammad and NDC coming back. But now,
when you look at it, it's like there's a certain romanticization of the Mahama era.
Yes.
Which tells you the way people perceive this government.
Yeah. So that is why there should be a change in the political parties, how they do their things. I'm sure there are very good people in the NDC. There are also very, very good people in the MPP. I think they should rebel and try to set up.
Do you think there are enough good people in the two parties to come together to form a third force?
If they want loans or something, they can do their business. But you, as the leader, should be clean and be prepared to leave power after 4 years. Do the right thing, and the people will see that maybe this is how we have to go. Set an example. You and your family. Set an example.
Professor Frepon Boateng, and Masada na medem penifo we emiensa ato aso. Look at their body language, their demeanor, talking about a Kufuado Bawumia administration. Now I have to boy somewhere. Forget about PhD and hypocrisy as usual. No. MPP Ayomo party. In the first place, you guys must understand that people like Dr. Kwabena Preku and Professor Frimpong Boateng, MPP Ayomo party, they have never said it anywhere. So we are neutrals. You must accept that. They have never said it anywhere. MPP is their political party. Go to NDC, you will find the same people. They want to polish it. So that is not the issue. But Sawofa Obiti said Kwabena Preku is more UP and MPP than Bawumia and Akufo-Addo. Nim Kwabena Preku from Edubuahin era, SK Buafonom, and those people. Yesusano Moba campaign wa Mampong. And because you fear for near MPP for always we are with them. What you say? Aha. So no any issue because from Boateng onye neutral. And their MPP members. Said your corporate flag bearership cry. We need and come at the J and Pepe. Aha. Now, this is the issue. But look at their body language. After 7-8 years of Akufo-Addo, and look, Frimpong Boateng, waka omo project Akufo-Addo ho pa wa Ghana. Then listen to him carefully. Mo amoshe Facebook no share omo posture, omo demeanor. It should tell you something. Say, oye Ghana ni na akoto aba. Na say some penifo went mean can't was say MPP led by Bawumia is a better option. Then you must know that there is a problem. Now you got to anymore. Quick one.
Well, the performance may vary, and so you always have the opportunity to improve.
But as we speak,
and currently we are going through hardships within the country. So citizens are really going through that. And well, the performance may vary, and so you always have the opportunity to improve.
But as we speak,
and currently we are going through hardships within the country. So citizens are really going through that. And government has admitted. We are running an IMF program. My expectation is that by the time the second tranche is received and we enter next year, there should be a remarkable improvement in the performance of the economy. That recovery. And we will see that recovery if government is able to regularly meet its indebtedness payment.
You know what you know. You are a party member. Do you have the confidence that will be done to pave the way for breaking the A? Are you that confident?
Well, so far, since we had a IMF bailout agreement reached, we've already received the first tranche of 600 million. The second tranche is expected in November, maybe up to December, it should come in. And that should be able to give a relief to government in servicing its debt and in making sure that new projects, regular payment of projects which are ongoing and supplies and consultancy services can be met regularly.
Give me your quick verdict on the performance so far. Happy or unhappy?
Well, as it is now, I believe that most Ghanaians are unhappy.
You? Are you?
Me?
Are you a Ghanaian too? Are you
Yes.
happy or unhappy?
I'm in the category of unhappiness.
So you're unhappy with the performance of your government so far?
We're talking about now.
Yes, now.
Now.
Yes, now.
Maybe some time ago.
Yes, but now you're unhappy with the performance of your government.
And that is why we are saying that there should be that improvement with the prudent use of the IMF facility that will come in for the second tranche. And the third tranche is expected sometime next year, April or May. And by the time all these inflows should come in, that recovery of the economy, we should be seeing a remarkable improvement. Well, the performance may vary, and so you always have the opportunity to improve.
Then the last person I'm going to be chat to Amamo is Sly, and who is now the Deputy Minister of Information.
And the state of our economy. 2016, yes, of course. But now we can say so. Why your economy no? Why you be? And don't forget, former Vice President Bawumia will be at post 24 elections no. And you be doing the elections no. Jobs and the state of our economy. 2016, yes, of course. But now we can say so. Why your economy no? Why you be? And don't forget, former Vice President Bawumia will be at post till 2024 elections. Okay, GBB strong kuna won ni no person no say the new vision ba. Na sa vision no man na do ene.
Sylvester Tete atimi abade nyina to fa mai into the 8 years ebesu economy. No ba be kire ye. And obusa very fantastic question. O say de wonim no fama Akufo-Addo na onye ni yi. Ba omi ase da bi me pese Ghana for mre 8 years na me ba na maba Abba ye. And in all na Baumia Eddie Adani Ansah Odome de car never mao. The car never mao. When the car never mao. Onipa uko position sa yeah. Uko position. Yes, but mepe a friend say Tete Deputy Minister of Information. They say on also NDC campaign manager. On also Okahumbi campaign or Muguso Moye. Say 8 years. Yeah, let's go. So when and I dare you. They say campaign na Ansah. And you see, my men cast him in Kwame. Hold on. That 20 anti-vanta boy. What G Shatawale you know G microphone. Mahama Pepper. Now MP say MP to me two news I saw the show sa. Why yo. Nilante. Yeah. Ansah. 2016 Ansah. Any of the munya say yo munya say Ansah ya doson. Wamudi Ansah na yeah almost sayama general I said nkati akura won pa enipa mu asa o sunyane dia sasa we hwe omo sam say eh enipa ya ne nipa ehwe ade o team bom yako omo ko opposition me na mka kire omo ko esa no a Ghana sunsum no ma wodane concert krofo ani saa abadabede ai sunsum no be mo achini Ghana ayese bodamfo no na wo jim krofo ani mo be jim ani saa odo hu jijajija anytime bia no se wo ko ba bi kura no na se crowd ni wa na on the way in 2020. Okay, let me give you a typical example. 2020 say no MPP for Bonyum. 2020 omo ye concert say disco